everything takes on like a new meaning. Life is, it's beautiful. Everything just, rather than, it's rather than something being absolutely divine and beautiful, what actually happens is there's the recognition that it's this that's divine and beautiful. You. If it didn't arise here, it wouldn't know that as being divine and beautiful. It has to know what divine and beautiful is first. And thou art that. Love. You are that. Lacks nothing. It's not dependent on anything. Whole. Can't add anything to it. Can't add anything to it. You can't take anything away from it. Where would you put the thing that you took away from it if everything is just whole and one? Where would you put it? Ponder that just for a sec. You could remove something from the whole, from the one. Where would you put it if everything is one? You can't take anything away from it. What are you going to add to it? Where are you going to get the thing that you're adding to it if everything is already one? You getting that? Sure.
Wow, that really somehow makes that concept of one just like, of course.
Yeah, good. Good. That snuck in, did it?
You couldn't take anything out. You couldn't put anything back. Where would you? Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
I never heard you say that before.
Yeah, I've said it before. You just,
Well,
you just heard it. I don't very often say that. You're quite right. I might have said it once or twice. I don't know, but yeah, I know that's come out. That does come out sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah. Can't add anything to it. Can't take anything away from it. Now try and understand that as one. The mind struggles with it because the mind's split. So what I'm trying to now get you to do is to experience that instead of think that. You just experienced it, Donna. You just experienced it.
It was like a wow.
Yeah, it lands. It's like, whoa, it just lands. Yeah. Cool, huh? This is pretty cool. Cool. Like,
cool.
This is pretty damn cool.
Separate from anything. Now try being separate from anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a tough week, so I feel a bit broken open, but probably in a good way because I've recognized I have no control over anything.
Good.
There is no free will. So, yeah, I've just literally been I've kind of used Sailor Bob's what's wrong with right now for not thinking about it. Just keep coming back to that and keep questioning, what is this? Good. What is this really? So yeah, I've just been sitting in that place and noticing the energy going crazy. Just see what happens.
Good. That's it. Like, that's it. That's it. Beautiful. Good. Good. Thy will be done. There is a will, but there's only one will.
Not mine.
Yeah. There's only one will. Or one life expressing itself, Malcolm. Yeah. One expressing itself. We can't say that there's like shit's happening. There's stuff happening all the time. We just got to stop attributing it to me. I am the happener. I'm the doer. Yeah. There's no doer here. Even the thoughts that happen here happen according to life. The feeling that happens here happens according to life.
I could listen to this 24/7, 365 days a year. I don't know if it's an addiction because it's comforting or there's a genuine interest.
What's happening for you is there's a resonance. That's the attraction. Yeah. That's because there's everything that you're hearing, you actually already know. You already know it. If you didn't, there wouldn't be a resonance that was happening. Wouldn't happen. Yeah. Now what we've got to do is just deal with the mind, which is saying, oh, I hear you saying, I already know this, Terry, but I don't know if I really do really know that. It's just it's bullshit what it says. Yeah.
Yeah, and 1, 2, 3 days after a satsang, the mind can be quite quiet.
Yeah.
But by the time it's a weekly satsang, by the time it comes up to the 5th, 6th day, then or back in it, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's good. That's 50% of the week. Happy days.
And that stillness or that peace that you experience for a few days, let's say after it's satsang, it's that I'm speaking to during satsang. That stillness. It's that I'm speaking to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only that could hear.
Yeah.
The being. Yeah. Being is beautiful. The only problem is we attach the word human in front of it. Now we're fucked. I'm a human being. No, you're just a being. Supreme being. Take away the word supreme, take away the word human. What do you got? Being. Yeah. The human in front of being, human being, is the split. Boom. And even supreme being is also a split. Boom. So take away the supreme, take away the human. What do you got left? Being.
Yeah.
One being.
Yeah.
One being. Yeah. It's just a bloody mind that divides everything up. It's its nature to do that.
And it also spends a lot of the week debating non-duality itself, sort of discussing
Debating.
it.
Discussing it with others?
No, with itself almost. Like a loop.
Yep, that's all right. That's just happening, is it not? Yeah. Do you have a judgment around that?
No. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's just happening for a moment. It won't go on forever. It won't. That's just what's happening for the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a recognition that those thoughts aren't being selected or chosen. That it just comes, and
That's just consciousness stirring. That's all. You know, it's a wakefulness stirring. Yeah. The only thing that could wake up is consciousness.
I love your point about the eye being deaf, dumb, and blind.
Yeah.
And you can prove it to yourself, can't you?
Yep. And in fact, why don't you, Malcolm?
Well, it's like I see. So if I see, then I should be able to stop seeing. Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I feel. Feeling's a good one, actually. I feel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
stop feeling.
Yeah. It's obvious.
So direct. It's so direct.
It is. It is. And we miss it too until we don't.
Yeah.
It's so direct. Yeah, that's evidence. Pure evidence. What's actually happening? What's actually happening? What's actually occurring? What's actually happening? Come to the truth when you're asking that question. What's actually happening? At any given point in time, what's actually happening? Based on evidence.
What's happening is it's just thoughts that are saying stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
And you know, like it's what Bob Means adds when he says the answer's not in the mind. What he's saying is the answer's not in the story. It's not in the story.
No.
Yeah. It's the story that's creating the seeming division, the seeming separation. It's the story. Without the story, pure silence, pure stillness, just pure absolute stillness. The division and the isolation disappears. Disappears. You're all right. It's all good.
Yeah.
It is. You're totally all right. It's all good. Relax, breathe, laugh, laugh as much as you can.
Okay. All right.
You got to catch shit, man. It's funny as what's going on is funny.
Yeah.
Now you got to catch it. Anytime you catch just this subtle reference to a seeming personal self, a seeming personal entity, anytime you catch that, laugh. Oh, there it is again. Holy shit. And just smile. Just smile.
Yeah. And I think this was a really good chat because I think there was a misconception. It was it was caught up in the reactions. It was attaching itself to. So this was good. You know what I mean? Like it was trying to find its way in there. Yeah. So, okay.
Good. Now relax.
Yeah. Okay.
There's some people that experience this fierce bang, and there's some people it's just really gentle, just gradual, and then just pop. I suspect that's you. And let me tell you, if I had a choice, give me your way. That the fierce way is I'm surprised we survive it.
Right. I haven't had, this is not a complaint, but I haven't had the fierce suffering that many other, I mean, I've had the normal level of suffering, which sort of comes concomitant with the separate self and the worry and all of that. But in terms of the, life has treated me very well. I mean, I really have no complaints.
Beautiful. So yours is just going to be a gradual, just a beautiful easing into it. And I wish I had to experience that.
Right. I almost feel guilty for not having had the kind of.
Nah, because at the end of that.
Not literally, but I mean, it's like I feel gratitude and grace, and I've had a great life,
Good. Then embrace that. Embrace the love of that.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
That'll get you across the line also.
Gratitude. Yes. Gratitude is gratitude for being. Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, very good.
There's no hard and fast way. Yeah. Like there's been plenty of reports of people that have never been on this path, never been interested in spirituality at all, not a religious bone in their body, pretty kind of normal, happy-go-lucky kind of life, and everything's sort of all right, and they're just walking along one day and just bang, for no apparent reason, they wake up. Go figure. You could wake up walking along and stub your big toe. Boom.
Yes, I've heard about waking up, getting off a bus. I've heard about that. Yes.
Yeah. So there's no hard and fast way. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the slow way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gentler. Presence. Yeah. What's that? What is presence? What is presence? What is essence? What is beingness? The presence that's being actually pointed to, which cannot be experienced dualistically, is prior to senses, prior to seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. Presence, pre-sense. It's prior. That's one of many things that cannot be understood dualistically. It cannot, you can't even pull it apart. It's something that dawns. You come to know. Presense, presence, prior to. Because we'll start picking the words to bits then. Yeah. But surely presence would be reliant on the senses, because without the senses, how would presence be experienced? And off it'll go. That's usually not one that I bring up. that's usually something that comes up out of somebody else. Like I'm experiencing like preset. It's like it's prior. It's prior to sense it, and I go, that's the one. And I'll just give an affirmation of it. Yeah. But that's not something that can be taught, grappled with, understood with mind as such. And that kind of stuff I usually steer away from. You just get bogged down in intellect otherwise. Yeah.